I'm extremely worried for the Phillies. The walls are closing in. It was game 3, tied up 1-1, and it was an ugly one for him. Starting off in the second inning, Pete Alonso gets one right in his wheelhouse. He's been taking him opposite field all postseason. His third home run of the playoffs. That gives the Mets the early lead. Sean Manaea on the hill. He's going to hit Sosa in the third. Not too sure. It kind of looked like he moved his elbow there, but he gets on. But that's no big deal. Sean was electric. Trey will give him some trouble here. Get a single, make it 2 runners on, 2 outs to bring up Bryce Harper, but a great sweeper does him easy. Getting the Mets out of the jam, like I said, Sean Manaea, you're going to hear that name a lot in this video. He was so good. And so is Jesse Winker as he clobbers a home run of his own into the third deck. That would make it 2-0 Mets. Here we'll gush a bit more about Manaea. He's got that Chris Sale arm slot motion going. And when he is on and so tough. Now in the 6th, we'll get into some trouble. He walked Schwarber. He would walk Trey Turner. You know who's up third. That's Bryce Harper. Nobody out. This is the key spot for the Phillies. First pitch swung on, miss. Next one, it's that sweeper. 3 pitches, another sweeper, far out of the strike zone, gets Harper to chase, and then Nick Castellanos is going to line into a double play as Schwarber can't get back to the bag, and the home crowd is fired up. Citi Field is electric. Tough play, nothing you can do. Hard hit ball to the second baseman like that. Mets, what's that? They've got bases loaded, nobody out. In Met fashion, the next 2 batters would get out, make it bases loaded, 2 outs, and Starling Marte delivers. That's what the Mets have really needed this postseason, is coming up clutch with runners in scoring position. They do it right there. Grimace loves it. And again in the 7th inning, they had bases loaded, 2 outs, and Jose Iglesias, renowned Latin pop star, comes up with a big 2-run single to blow the game open. It's 6-0. Phillies would leave us something. Phil Maton would come on to relieve Manaea, and Harper, that's an RBI single, and start to claw back 6-1. And Nick Castellanos off Ryan Stanek. That would be another, make it 6-2, but that was pretty much all she wrote. Mets would get another 7-2, 9th inning. Stanek strikes out Cody Clemens to end the game. Huge one for the Mets. They're up 2-1. It's a best-of-5 series. The next game's in Queens. All the momentum is riding high in New York. And as for the Phillies, they've got Ranger Suarez. He's going to be facing another lefty in Jose Quintana. But the Phillies had to use up Jose Alvarado for 20-plus pitches. Carlos Estevez, he went 20-plus pitches. Kerkering also got used today. That pays dividends when you're talking about back-to-back games in the playoffs. And if this offense can't figure it out, they might be going home.